can the Yankees be a game back?
Well,
It's opening. They haven't played a game.
how can the Dodgers be in first place?
They tore up San Diego.
That was like a football score, 15 to
Who
nothing.
wants to see that?
I think
What was it, 15 to nothing?
15 to nothing.
And the Cubs won 9-0 to the Angels, who are supposed to be. By the way, the Cubs could win it all this year.
They could win it all. That's what everybody always says in the beginning of the year. The Cubs, they could win it all. And it's probably not going to happen. I think that's your buddy.
Just to answer it, and we'll get to him in a minute.
Yeah.
We'll get to him in a minute. They're saying, though, by they, I mean the experts are saying, that the Cubs could win the whole thing. And is he talking to us?
I don't know.
Danny, hold on a minute, okay?
All right,
hold
there
on.
we go. Jesus.
Danny Vegas.
Yeah.
But you know the thing about the Cubs? It's like the Reds. Danny, don't talk. You're on the air. It's like the Red Sox. They never needed to win.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I
What do they
think
complain about?
there's no way I'm just going to call it right now. There's no way the Cubs win the World. The Cubs don't even go to the national championship. All right. Bye, Danny.
Goodbye.
Yeah. That's just tip.
We try to give Danny Vegas a little push here on the show, and then he calls in and then starts doing his own radio show on our show.
Yeah, that's okay.
But
yeah.
the Cubs could win it all. Also, there's a lot of new rivalries this year. You know, L.A. and Arizona is now a big rivalry.
That has become a rivalry. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, we're gonna let him on. Are we really
Just
gonna
don't
let him?
come on, Danny, until we ask for you. Here, go ahead.
But it used to be the Dodgers and the Padres, or Dodgers and Giants,
Right.
and now it's become this Dodgers.
So sick of the Dodgers Giants.
Yeah, it's like they keep calling it the freeway series. You know, it is what it is. The Dodgers are, I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's hard right now. This is my always theory. I don't even really get into baseball until September because
I'm with you.
there's 160 something games. It's like
162, and
nobody gives a shit until September.
I like the play-in game. Everybody hated that.
Yeah?
That's like the World Series to me. That play-in game.
I like the play-in game.
The All-Star game depends on who's there. I don't watch the home. I used to do I hosted 4 World Series, and that's back when Canseco and those guys were playing. And
Back in the Roids days.
Well, no, we had the Atlanta pitching staff. They weren't on the roads.
Yeah.
were
Okay.
they?
No, just racist.
What is wrong with you? But it's going to be a great year in baseball if you want to wait till September.
Yeah. But can you really? I mean, it's fun to go to a game. It is still the American tradition
not.
to go.
I'll
Oh,
tell
it
you
is.
why it's not. If you're a family of 4 and have to go to a game, I think John Oliver did something about this on his show the other day. It costs a lot of money to go to a sporting event.
But you can go to a Dodgers game. You can go to you can go to a game. You don't have to sit down by the dugout. You can get a ticket for $25-$30 for a baseball game. So you can take the family. You can go to the game. It's not like
you act
going.
like that's cheap.
Well, it's
You got 4 kids. That's $120. Then
well,
parking and then
going to
$50 for popcorn. And
going to a movie.
Hat's $40.
Well, a movie's $15.
Yeah, but you
now.
got to buy them a hat. You got to buy them. You should buy them a hat.
What? Wear a hat to the game.
Joining us live now is Danny Vegas. Hey, Danny, how are you?
Hey guys, what's going on down there?
Well, we're
Damn.
doing our show.
Well,
Thanks
yeah.
for coming on. Who do you like in the baseball
Well,
season?
Well, I've always been a Padre fan, which is it's been torture. But always been following that team since the days when I used to live down in San Diego as a kid.
Yeah, that's got to be disappointing. I mean, the Padres have never really.
Never got over it. But you know what? The funny thing about the Padres is that every player wants to end their career with the Padres because of the weather.
It's beautiful. I mean,
It's gorgeous
yeah,
weather.
but they just suck. I mean, they've always sucked. They're always gonna suck. It's kind of like it's kind of like being a Detroit Lions fan. It's like you're really
that bad. That
you're
bad?
fucked. I mean, it's like it's just never gonna be good.
Danny, who's on your show this week?
I got on my show. Last week we had Christine Baldessar. This week I've got Jody Rocco, which I know you two guys would love
Who's this?
a lot. Jody Rocco. Go on Facebook and look her up, man. She's a meanie, and you would love her.
I've seen pictures. Is that one lucky gal thing that you have going?
Yes, it's one of my one lucky gals that I have going on. And she's a mean boy. She's a general.
She's a general.
Yeah.
All right, so there's Danny
Yeah,
Vegas.
you would love her. She's one of those gals that has to be in charge of everything.
Yeah, we know those.
That's what she type
we
of
know
girl.
those kind of people.
All right.
All right,
Well,
Danny. Thanks for joining us. I love having you. I just did a promo for your show, by the way.
I heard about that. Hey, I love you guys. And Court, it's not your fault that I messed your name up. So I want you to know I will take the hit for that.
All right.
Go
All
ahead,
right,
Danny.
Danny. All right.
There
Be
he
good.
goes.
There
Danny
goes
Vegas.
Danny Vegas.
Danny
Maybe if I
Vegas.
change my name to Court Vegas, he won't
No,
ever
I thought-
mess it up again.
How about Danny McCown?
Danny McCown. I could be Danny McCown.
So the baseball season's coming up. It's starting today. The Yankees were rained out yesterday. Dodgers are out of town. The Angels. Where are the Angels?
The Angels were in.
And people on the way over here. I was having coffee with Gene. Somebody was asking me about the Angels. I don't know.
I mean, who
Just
cares?
because I did sports for 100 years. Who you liking the women's championship tonight?
Do they still play that?
Don't start.
Is that on the O Network or is
Do
it
not
on?
start.
Nobody watches
I do.
this.
It's fun. It's basketball the way it should be played. Below the rim, fundamentals. Connecticut, Syracuse. Pick your poison.
I just think if you watch the game, it's poison. I don't understand. Listen. They should have. They should just let it go. They should just stop. Pump the money into something else because then like what's your
Like what,
dream?
golf?
What's
There's a
your
real
dream?
sport.
Well, what's your dream to play in the WNBA where you have half as many people watch you play?
No, because it's in college athletics, because of Title IX, as I hope you know, there are opportunities for women, young ladies, to get
Yes.
involved.
Absolutely, and I think they should get
And
involved.
now they're
in
having
something.
their national championship game, and you're putting them down.
But
I suggest that you're like Donald Trump. You're putting down all women.
I would never put down all women. I would go. I'm gonna let that one
You're
go.
gonna get me fired. You know that?
No, there's no way anything I could do could get you fired.
You might be right about that.
I
We're
read
brought
your
to you
wiki-
by Effortless.
I read your Wikipedia today.
And I don't mess with my Wikipedia. Everything's in there.
Yeah, everything's in there. I love like that. There's like it's really nice, and there's
It's true.
well, all of it, not all of it's true.
Yeah, a couple things.
A couple things they
Like
embellish.
I did
them.
not have an affair with Sean Robinson, for example.
You did not.
No.
Oh,
who I
fuck, that was it.
completely hated.
You completely hated.
She's
But you were a big fan of Laura Spencer, though.
Lara Spencer.
Lara
yes.
Spencer.
We're brought to you by Effortless. They combine all the leading tools that you need to keep your information safe and protected. No one's going to go in there and grab it from them.
Nope.
Ben Gayhart runs a tough shop out there, and it's got everything. They'll put it on all your devices. I don't know why I keep holding this up.
I don't know. You do hold that up quite a bit. Jimmy Stewart,
He's calling me. Yeah.
he's dead.
Well, he's still calling me. So get involved with Effortless. We'll tell you how on our website. They're great. They really are. And we don't. When we get a sponsor on the show, hang up on him, would you please?
Done.
And now he's on the air, right?
No,
now.
he's not.
When we get a sponsor, we study them. We're not going to let them sponsor our show. If they're
Well, he
not
came on the show, and he was probably one of the most interesting guests
Wasn't he
because
great?
I have always wondered what the cloud was, and he explained the cloud, and he basically it's a warehouse in South Dakota.
It's
And-
like the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
yeah, it is. It's the Raiders of the
Warehouse.
Lost Ark, wherever it is.
People
But,
stop calling me.
Yeah,
Everybody.
Well, your friends don't watch your show, evidently, because they're calling.
No,
you.
my friends are clueless. They don't know what's going on. That's our show today. Dale Brown was great. I know you enjoyed it.
I
like
love that dude. That guy was awesome. He was really
And
good.
I would go back and listen to the show. If your kids are in athletics, like I said before, have them listen to the great Coach Brown. You don't get that information just anywhere.
That's one of like. There's a few of the guys that are like the real coaches. They're really there. They're there for a reason, you know, and they're there to help kids. And this guy helps kids. And
Do you know what this means? We're done, by the way.
we're done.
We're off the air.
All right.
I'm Pat O'Brien. It's Court McCollum. This is Everything All the Time. We'll see you next week. Bye.